Welcome everybody for a new show. It's the first Friday of February and we have a fantastic show. First of all, a fantastic designer, Stefan van Berlo. And second of all, I think a really amazing and great team he came up with. Four weddings and a funeral. It's not the other way around. Let's keep it positive. Let's do four weddings and not funerals. So before I make any other crazy mistakes, let's quickly get Stefan in the live stream. And there he is.
How are you?
Welcome. I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, but I hear you prefer to go to the funeral instead of going to the wedding.
It depends on the weddings are like funerals, but that's something else.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I hope everybody in the audience or on Facebook or Instagram that is following will like it today. They can ask questions if they want, and I have like 7 arrangements prepared for them. But I'm not the only one here, so I'm gonna invite somebody special. Whoop. With a funeral or with a wedding, you need a master of ceremony.
And that's the one and only
John.
That's me.
Yeah, welcome, John, and welcome everybody watching. Quite curious, where are you from? Let us know in the comments because we already got some people in. VV Flowers is saying hi all from the UK. Katerina is saying hi everyone from USA. So we already got the first people in, and let's start with the first design.
Yeah, so for the first arrangement, I will really want to take you back really to the movie. That's the only one, the only arrangement that I'm gonna create like a connection with the movie. And in the movie, you have like in the beginning, the scene, it's with Hugh Grant, that he is the witness of the wedding and he has to bring the ring, but he lost or forgot the ring. So he's going to find with his friends a ring. And when the moment the bride is turning around, she got like this huge heart ring, like very flashy in colors, but it's not their wedding ring. So I was thinking, okay, that's a nice idea. So we created on cardboard this ring, so you can put it on. You see, like this. So we made it like you can use this really like a small wedding bouquet. So on a different way to handle it. So like this, it's always on the hand, and she doesn't have a problem how to hold it. Yeah. I will do it like this. So it's on cardboard, it's very light. And then these are like the salix. I do not know how you know the name in English of this.
The pussy willow.
The pussy willow.
That's almost the same like a sausage dog.
Yeah, I have 3 of that. So then I created here with this type of wire, it's aluminium wire, like places where I only gonna put a few flowers inside, and I also already used the tilancia here also to create like a few lines that come back from the heart shape. And for the flowers, we're gonna choose a few flowers of this wonderful Alstroemeria. If you take them one by one, they really look like orchids. So it's also the symbol of 2 persons for the wedding. Normally a wedding is only with 2 persons. Maybe these days it's changing a bit, but
No. Let's stick with just 2 persons.
You cannot handle more?
No. I can't. You know what they say?
Or they cannot handle you.
3 is a crowd. So
It's a beautiful Alstroemeria, and the nice thing with working with this Alstroemerias from Tesla Alstroemeria, it's a special line that they have with Alstroemerias which are more open. So especially for weddings, funerals, when you need the flowers already to pop, then you go to Tesla and they have a special line for that with more open Alstroemerias. So directly ready to use and using this really wonderful bouquet. And because you use cardboard, it's very light as well.
Yeah, and also we always use very quickly like orchids for this type of things, but that's quite flat for structure. So this one or this flower is more popping up and giving more like a dimension on the arrangement. You see?
Yeah, you did.
So you have very quickly something funny, I think. I will hold it like this, I see, for the camera. And it's got like a little more dimension. Otherwise, everything is like really flat, and like this, it's more, come to life. So the symbol of the couple, the heart, is the link to the first scene of 4 weddings and a funeral. The movie, I especially watched it all over for the show again, so I was sure that I can create a kind of link. It's almost Valentine, so I think everybody has to watch the movie because it's really nice and funny and romantic. So that's arrangement number 1. You see it very quickly. Of course, the preparation at home is a little bit more to glue all these pussy willows one by one.
Yeah, even when you say it sounds funny.
yeah.
If I say pussy willow, it's a little bit more funny, but
No, it's with you. That's a big difference. That's just going to the floor.
Before we go to the second design, quickly welcome some other people in. Sustainable Queen, we all know who that is. Hello, Gemma.
Van Dijk.
Oh.
And then we have Brigitte saying bonjour, moi je suis en Belgique.
Ah, oui. Moi,
Oui.
je suis aux Pays-Bas. Pour le moment.
Wonder is saying hello from the USA, exciting for today. Sandy is saying hello from Sandy in the UK. We got Sally Hardy, of course, in as well. Hello, you magical people from Berkshire, UK. We've got Ray in is saying hello from Taiwan. The one and only Morgan was not. Good morning, Stefan. Can't wait to see the fab designs. Good afternoon to both Johns. Lots of love. The one and only.
He can stop sucking up.
Yeah. Anna's in the show.
To me. Do I look like I'm just awake or something?
Yeah.
Hello from Ukraine, Flower World. Happy to see Stefan back with the show for Flower Circus.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back as well.
Yeah. Mindy is saying, hi Stefan, looking forward to seeing your arrangements.
They are from North Ireland.
In Warwick, UK.
Are these then the crazy Irish girls?
The crazy, the ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
The ones I met in Manchester.
Yes. Yeah. They are so
Pauline
lovely.
saying, hi, hoi mannen. Bart is in saying, hallo uit België.
Bartje. Bartje.
Johan Henderson doesn't seem like it's Northern Ireland as well, but it's not the Northern Ireland crazy ladies. Moss is in from Sweden. Bieke Hellings, hallo daar.
We call her the Mumu.
De Mumu.
That's why.
Oh, that's a long story.
Oh no. We only have 7 hours.
Hendra is in. We've got Madeleine in as well. Bonjour Stefan et John. Le Côte d'Azur. So we really have a lot of people. Hello from a very cold and grey Suffolk, UK. Geert van Leuven is in as well. Hoi Amin, super mooi. Manja is saying hi. Sandra Abbott is saying hello.
That's also the other crazy one from.
One of the crazy girls
from
Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Yeah.
Ivan is in as well.
Bring something from my dashes or something with the tackles. What do you say? The sausage dog.
The sausage dog.
Yeah.
Great. And let's do the other ones a little bit later because so many people are in and I really want to see the beautiful design that you are making at the moment, Stefan.
Yeah.
Tell me about the frame. How did you start there?
That's like a wooden plank here. I drilled holes in it and I put iron wire inside. And then I used this dry grains and lagurus is the name, the other one, dry. I fixed them with the bint wire one by one on 2 points. And then you create the direction. And then I want to have the opposite lines. And then I create, I don't know the name in English really of this. Kind of
John can help you.
Something like this. It's also a dry stick that I fixed together with golden wire to create like the opposite lines. The glass tubes are downstairs, and then I only gonna work with 2 colors of Lysianthus, the wonderful white ones, and I really love this green one because the colors for me start to looking like spring a bit.
Yeah.
So this is a structure. Once you made it, you can save it and refill it all the time because I think like in the summer it can be also nice with very colorful colors and stuff like this.
And the funny thing is, it looks like a lot of volume, which it is, but it only has about 10 or 12 tubes.
Yeah,
Is that correct, Stefan?
I didn't count them.
Oh.
I'm not completely sure about how many tubes I will
But
have.
it's definitely not 20.
Wait, we're gonna see.
No, don't count, don't count, don't count.
I think it will be more than 12. Then what you say? Yeah. So with this kind of arrangement, the volume is already with all the dry materials, so you do not need to have a lot of other types of flowers of it. So that makes it interesting for a florist to make it also. And I think like for weddings, it's the
Is it
structure
4 weddings or 4 weddings?
for a wedding. Maybe you can use it for 4 weddings, but every time you change it in another color and with another type of flowers.
Yeah.
So like this, the structure are going to one place and another place. But also like for the funeral, like I don't know how it is with you, but when we in Belgium have somebody that dies, you get like the letter in your mailbox at home.
Yeah.
With
An
announcement,
invitation.
an announcement.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have like the grains standing like a symbol also for people who dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So that's
correct.
also the connection. That's what I want to do today. Also like making a connection between wedding designs and funeral work.
And
Because
you know why that is? Why they use grains as a symbol for death?
I think you're gonna explain it.
That was not the question. Because what you see on the announcement is the end of the life cycle of the grain. So it's the dried up. And most people, when they die,
Yeah, they dry up.
no, but it's also the end of the life cycle.
Okay. So then later today we're gonna also have another arrangement where I created like a similar link but with another material.
Yeah.
So I think you're gonna tell the same story then.
No, I'm not going to tell the same story. I'm not an idiot.
Are you gonna find something else?
So the 2 varieties Stefan is using now is the emerald green and the rosita white. As you can see, both have a lot of flowers on the stem, and that can only mean one thing, that those flowers are coming from Luchtlysianthus. They've got over 30 different varieties, and today as well we are at the experience center of Luchtlysianthus. Very inspiring place, and as you can see, we're working with beautiful Lysianthus, and Stefan will work with some other beautiful Lysianthus later on in the show as well.
Yeah, you see with this arrangement, the connection, I also choose 2 different shapes of flowers of Lysianthus. The green one got completely different other structure than the white one. So the contrast is there. So I always like to work in contrast for the arrangements. And that's why I choose the combination of these 2.
Yeah, but you can do high contrast and low contrast, and this is a high contrast design.
And what is the low contrast then in your case?
If you use low contrast, I would suggest you do a little bit more ton sur ton.
Yeah.
And that can also have contrast, but then you have a little less contrast. And this is white and not curly with greens and curly petals.
Gonna see on the front.
Wow. Really nice design, Stefan.
Thank you. If people have questions, they can always ask it.
Now they're just jaw-dropping awes.
We've got one question. Any chance of an aerial view of this piece?
Do you want me to lift the drone?
So if that's possible, John, please do so we can see that as well.
Aerial view. Let's see. I'm coming into the camera.
Into the camera even. So
yeah, you see his best side.
I hope this is what she means by an aerial view.
Wow.
But I could also do this. That's sort of aerial view, but I'm not sure if that's
the nicest way to show.
Here you can really see the difference in the shape of the flowers. Well, the Rosanna Emerald is more fringed. It's a smooth flower of the Rosita White. Really love the emerald. It's really sturdy flower as well and has an amazing vase life.
Yeah, same as the terracotta.
Yeah.
But I think it's best it is in sort of sideways.
Yeah. This arrangement you really have to watch like this, because you have the line that do all this direction, and then these two lines that you see in the front here, they are just like going the opposite way, and that makes it more powerful.
Yeah, but if you just turn it, let's say 30 up to 45 degrees towards me.
Towards you.
Yeah, so let's point it at me. Then you have the best of both. So you have the sort of aerial view on top because it starts low. You definitely, and it makes it more dynamic.
That's the word of a photographer. He's watching it with an eye of a photographer.
Yeah, but you know, Stefan, that
it gives you depth.
Yeah. Taking photographs of floral art or flower designs is a total different thing than just designing for the eye.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know, because sometimes you can make a very nice arrangement, but it looks very ugly on a picture.
Yeah, it looks shit on picture, and sometimes it's the other way around. Yeah. That's totally correct.
Yeah.
And it's a shitty design, but it looks fabulous on picture. So.
Talking about photography.
Number 2.
Yeah, photography and the pictures of the designs. If you want to have all the pictures of the designs, go to flowercircus.nl and register for this event. It's still possible, and then you get the free copy of the lookbook. So then you can have a look at all those fantastic designs Stefan makes, and also we will write down the ingredients that Stefan used. And more people are saying the stunning, nice depth. And Queen is saying, that's, I think, really nice. Hi from the Emerald Isle. So, Rosanne Emerald, and she's on the Emerald Isle. We've got somebody in, we've got Marianne in saying hi from Northern California. We have Sarah in from Devon, UK. We've got Flora Vita, hi from UK. Veronica is in, saying hi from Croatia. Joan in from Northern Ireland. Pila is in from Estonia.
We are traveling around the world?
Yeah.
We are really around the world.
We have someone from South America.
South America. Well, we'll ask, is there somebody from South America there as well?
Because then we are on 6 continents. The South Africa we already have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we are on 6 continents.
But let's concentrate first on the beautiful work that Stefan is doing.
So again, I tried to make a connection between like a funeral design. So we have the red shape here. But I made also, because it's nicer when it's not flat on the table. So I also made
coffin.
What?
Or coffin.
Coffin. Yeah, indeed. So you have here also a thing where you can hold it. It's quite heavy, of course. So if you want to make it like for a wedding bouquet, then you make it smaller. But the idea, this is a wedding bouquet for John. Nice and round.
I think you can manage, Stefan. See you next time.
So that's why the connection you have between the two, so you can still use it for both. This is like a frame with iron wire. I taped it. It's not iron wire, it's like a frame in iron, just complete iron. And then I taped it with just Scotch tape, you know, the thick one.
Yeah.
And then you glue all this moss on it. These leaves are made by myself. It's like with aluminium wire and then with golden wire around to make it more special. And then inside we have like glass ball tubes to put the flowers inside. And then we are playing now with the stems of the flowers that are growing like into the branches I created with a golden wire. So you already see that I used the Hydra helix, and you have like the tulips growing out, the anthuriums, the alstromerias, they're all growing into the arrangements. So, and then you have the 2 leaves of alocasia, they are like 2 resting points in the arrangement.
Wow. Can we get some close-up? Because there's so many things happening in the arrangement,
Yeah.
John. Can we have a look? Because also we are showing a new Anthurium, the Anthurium lycosa. It's not available on the auction yet, so you need to buy it directly from the grower. And let me get that one in there. Yeah, you see all those colors, those the greens, the pinks in there. So it blends in really well in a lot of designs. Very strong as well. Can handle transport a little bit colder than most of the Anthuriums can handle. But from On Together, the grower.
Maybe that's a question for the audience, John. What's the temperature you shouldn't do Anthuriums below?
Let's see if somebody knows. We've got a great audience and a smart audience as well, so I think they know.
You hope
And
they know.
Yeah. And then again, the Ostomeria, you can already see. I mean, they just brought them in yesterday, but they're already open, so directly ready to use from Tesla Ostomeria. And check their website out as well, because they are really one of the most sustainable growers in Holland with their Ostomeria. Even they calculated how much CO2 they produce they make for one stem of Ostomeria, and you can find it on their website. It's really interesting, and they are really, every step they do, they think about how they can do it more sustainable. While people react on the Anthurium saying, very nice color, this Anthurium will be very popular. That's good to hear. Love the arrangement. So already a lot of compliments there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Just people sucking up.
He's always nice, Johnny.
Yeah.
Who's John?
You got the Wreath over there, Stefan, but I can also see some metal wiring going on with some flower leaves that you created.
Yeah. So
And
that's the one. That's what you have a part with aluminium wire, because that's already rolled by himself, and then underneath it's like the more normal wire you have in floristry that you do with a drilling machine, and then you fix the leaves on the stamps, and then you create it like a kind of shape. Again, this is a structure you can reuse, or when you create this type of branches, you can always reuse them for other arrangements, you know?
It's really, really beautiful. And then, of course, it's tulip time, so we need to use some tulips there as well.
We are in the Netherlands. You're famous for the tulips.
Yeah, but let's use only tulips where we're famous for. Let's forget the other things.
Yeah. There were just a few popping up, John. Just a few.
A few. John was so proud when he arrived with his tulips.
Yeah, actually they're from your neighbor, right, John?
Yeah, that's correct. It's Tulips, Flowers and Bulbs. And he's a tulip grower and does also do peonies. Maybe you have seen the movie of the peonies, the drone movie, and me doing an item on the harvesting of, that was at my neighbor's. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, it's a great video. So if you check out our YouTube channel, you can find that video over there. While Veronica asks, is that moss on the wreath? What is it?
Kind of moss, yeah.
Okay. Is it dry? It looks dry.
It's dry. Yeah.
Okay. So John, you were hoping for 6 continents.
Yeah.
I can help you a little bit here. Geertje Stienstra is in from Friesland.
Oh no, that's not a different continent, that's a different country. And you know what they say, eh? A kingdom is ruled by a king, an empire is ruled by an emperor, and countries are ruled by?
Farmers or what?
I've got no idea, but Elin is in as well. Hi from Sweden. Lindy is in. Saying hello from London, Ontario, Canada. So lots and lots of people coming in. We've got Scotland as well. Catherine is saying hello everybody from Central Scotland. Annik is in from Goree Overflakke.
What?
Goree Overflakke. You don't know it? It's close to your house.
Sri Lanka.
He is in. Hello from Sri Lanka. And somebody, of course, asked, or Hendra is asking, how the dogs are.
The dogs are very good. But only I'm gonna tell you a story later with another arrangement because we have a little one in the house and he's a little bastard for the moment. So
Mind your language.
With you?
Yeah, with me. Otherwise, we will be banned from Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah, he's cute, but yeah, he got a few issues.
So, John, do you have the confetti ready?
Already? Not the end yet.
No, and
We've got Anya in from Finland,
yeah.
but we've got, look at this, you wanted South America, Patricia is in.
Oh,
Hello everyone
she's
from Ecuador,
from
South
Ecuador.
America.
okay. That's great.
Yeah. So Stefan, it's really...
yesterday about Flower Circus and our reach on 6 continents, because the 7th continent is Antarctica, and we do have a designer which had a wedding on Antarctica, but that's not counting. So it's a little confetti for the 6 continents.
Oh, really? Yeah. A little confetti for all the 6 continents. Okay, that's a good one. One day I want to pay you back.
You already have paid me back.
No, that was
Just make sure I'm there with the camera so everybody can enjoy it, Stefan.
What?
Let's make sure that I'm there with the camera or somebody so we can all enjoy it.
Yeah, be careful because when I do something back, it's always worse.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Confetti.
Mr. Confetti, is it ready?
It's ready.
Okay.
Wow.
Do I need to have eyes in the back because you having scissors and a knife?
No, you still need to work.
Okay. So probably at the 7th design, I will end up on the floor with a knife stuck in my back.
Who knows?
Who knows? Then we have the funeral, or the forwarding and the funeral. I'm still waiting for my wedding. He's still waiting for that.
I was hoping my mother-in-law funeral was on, but it's
Oh.
number
We're
4.
still busy with this show.
So we're gonna move a bit.
So we do a little magic. John, can you turn the camera on black? Okay.
Okay, we need to...
Yeah, you're too late now. You're too late now, Oz.
Yeah. So the next online show we will have is on the 7th of March with Ivan Berg and Claudia. So we don't have one designer, but we've got 2 designers live from Italy. So we're really going more and more abroad as Flower Circus. Last month we were in the UK with Morgan Douglas Nutt, where we did a really nice show about the color of the year, the Pantone color of the year. Do we still remember what that color is, or do we already forgot after 1 month? If you forgot, I would say look at the show again. It was a very beautiful show and a tasty show as well. As Morgan, as I saw later, ate all the chocolates in the design. And now we're going to a table design, as it looks. A new table, new design. What do we have here?
For the next arrangement, I have used like the chandeliers. So for a table design, I think it's a little bit high, but you can always create like more down the flowers. But now I really want to have like the airy thing, but you can put it like for a buffet.
So you can look through.
Yeah, it's not yeah, you can look through. It's very airy, or do you say it?
Yeah, Airy.
Yeah.
It's an open design.
It's an open design, yeah. So these chandeliers were only like 1 stick for 1 candle. Some of them I used with a tube inside, like here, and I turned around raffia, I think is the name in English. Yeah. And then I created like extra arms. Again, you do that with a drilling machine, with the bent wire, and then you can create this shape. And here again, the story why you can use this type of arrangement for a funeral or for a wedding. For a wedding, I think it's very festive.
Yeah.
And
depending on the wedding, it's appropriate.
Yeah. And with us, you have like I think the name in English, dendilium.
Yeah.
If you blow them, you can do a wish.
Yeah.
So for a wedding, you can blow them together, and then you can do a wish for a happy life.
If I'm correct, it's pronounced dandelion.
Dandelion, yeah.
Is that correct, John?
Yeah, that's correct.
And if you want to see it again, like for the funeral, you have again the end of the flower. Also, again, with us, it's standing a lot on these letters when somebody dies.
But can you, because these are glued.
These are, I think you can blow them also, but they're quite expensive to blow them because when I was driving here, I hit one and they really come loose. Yeah, so they don't.
They came apart.
Yeah. So when you transport, you have to be careful with these ones. So with us in Belgium, they don't grow so big like this one. So these are fine with a wholesaler, but it's already dry, but they are real. So they are not really glued.
Okay.
I think they.
But you can spray glue them.
Yeah.
So they stick together.
That you can do, but then you get all the dust on it.
Yeah.
And I
they're
don't
quite
like
expensive.
This I don't remember so good, but I think you have to sell it for sure between 20 and 30 euros for sure for one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about 8 up to 12 euros.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question, Stefan, where did you get them from? Because people are really interested in them.
Yeah, I got them from the wholesaler in Belgium. So I don't know if they go to the wholesaler in Belgium, but there you really find them.
Yeah, and they're probably in the sundries department.
They were next to the flowers.
Oh, next to the flowers.
Yeah, but not in the cooling system.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like the detail of the airy artificial flowers you've made with the binding wire.
Yeah. So I want to create it, filling it up, but still not full, because everything needs to be airy.
Yeah.
Also, the jasmine is dancing around, so everything is like dancing around. So these flowers, they make it for me more full, but still you have like the air inside. And now it's the same with the flowers. They really need to play inside. So I already started with the jasmine because you have the branches. Now we have like the tulips, but the tulips we opened it a bit.
Yeah, and let's get that in detail because that's a special technique.
Yeah, for this tulip, when you want when you want to open them, it's better to leave them a little bit out of the water first, because then they are more soft to do it. So I don't know if they are already now too.
Otherwise, you will break them.
Yeah, and then.
Can you show to the camera, please?
And then you can open them nicely like this.
So you get a lot more volume out of a tulip.
Yeah, and especially like for weddings, I think you have a lot of more color also to have this. You have another dimension in the arrangement. Also, like here, everything is already very airy. You need like a contrast, like a kind of shape that becomes a little bit bigger, that brings a little bit of rest in the arrangement. You see? Like this. And what is nice on the tulip, that it starts to grow also all the directions. So like this, you can create it more open. You see?
Wow.
But it's easier when the flower is already
a little bit soft.
Yeah, out of the water.
There we go. And then we see the whole arrangement again. In beautiful tulips. We got some Lysianthus there as well. The Alyssa green.
And also Alstroemeria in the same color. It's like we have chosen now the orange color from the tulip because you have like this golden from the chandelier. So the warmth of this color comes back in the tulips. Then you have the white from the candles. We bring it back with the jasmine, and we're also going to bring it back with the white Lysianthus, and the green Lysianthus is to make like a connection between all these colors, because it's like making more soft.
Yeah, and still high contrast.
Yeah.
Beautiful. If you want to know
For
more
looking
about
this, they
Lucht
also
Lysianthus,
quite. Sorry.
if you want to know more about Lucht Lysianthus, go to luchtlysianthus.com, and there you can find the whole assortment there as well, and more about the company, how they grow those wonderful Lysianthus. And the same, of course, for Kunis, kunisflowersandbulbs.com. There you can find the assortment that they have, the peonies, the tulips, and they also grow their own bulbs. So it's a company that's working year round and working hard year round. Again, with
It's
this,
the first time we have the music in the background.
no, it's the first time you sometimes shut up, and that's why you notice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elschee. See you next time.
People really like you. Eh?
Yeah, I know. That's the effect I have on people.
In his heart, deep in his heart, he's good.
Yeah.
Dick.
With a shovel.
Yeah.
About 6 feet.
Oh.
With this airy designs, it's also very important just to take all of the leaves of the flowers, where you keep the airy design.
Yeah. Otherwise, it becomes too heavy.
Yeah, and it's also good for the vase life as well, and you don't have to fill up the tubes as much, because if the leaves are still on, you need to refill the tubes a lot of times.
Of course, the moment you work with tubes, people have to think about it, that they really have to fill it up sometimes, because it's not the same like you put them in a vase.
No, but this is not a design you would put at home. This
No.
is a wedding design for just one day.
Yeah.
Or a funeral design.
Yeah.
In a sort of way.
And if you follow Stefan on his social media, you will also see that he is celebrating everything that he can celebrate. And that comes with food, but also with really nice table decorations. I mean, last Christmas you had a fantastic table decoration as well.
Yeah, with Christmas, the whole house is rebuilt to a Christmas house. I hate it in January, but when it's Christmas, I really like it. I hate it in January because I'm done quickly with it, all the Christmas atmosphere, but also to clean it up. That's not so funny. But yeah, I try to create like a fairy tale house. Yeah.
And again, you succeeded last Christmas.
Yeah, through the years, you save more and more of this stuff. You get more and more inside.
We've got Magdalena in as well, saying hi from Croatia. Kisses from Maggie. And we have Felice in from Hoofddorp. Hello from Hoofddorp. Delicious by Felice. Welcome everybody to the show. You see Stefan is making a really nice table arrangement with tulips, with Lysianthus and Astomeria. And getting those things together with jasmine as well.
Stefan, you weren't sure about the tulips in this design, to put it mildly. But I definitely think it's an addition to this one.
Yeah, it makes it. A tulip is nice because you create the lines. But first, I was a little bit. Yeah, the color was not my thing for this arrangement. First, I want to have like everything in white and green. But like I said, then I try to use them, and then you have the connection with the gold downstairs. So, and then the combination with the Alstromerias on. I think the Alstromerias are used totally on a different way.
Yeah.
So it can be very interesting. So also there I had like the problem a bit that there were no white Alstromerias. because in my mind it was really I'm going to use Astromerias on a different way for this arrangement. But I think the combination in everything now makes it nice.
Especially the tulip growing
Yeah,
all around.
they go wild, and it's nice with the jasmines and the branches you created. So that's this arrangement.
Okay,
Wow.
So we're gonna move it again.
let's put back the table.
And also this arrangement will be, of course, photographed. So we will have it on our social media. So if you're not following us yet, please do so, because we make a lot of content. We show the videos and the pictures, the designs that Stefan made. But we also visit growers. We lost, a couple of weeks ago, we visited a daffodil grower with a lot of fun items, and we show how it's grown and some really amazing facts. For example, that it takes 3 generations to breed a daffodil. So a lot of information there as well on our social media channels. Please like and subscribe for more of that content, because the more people we have on our channels, the more videos we can make as well. And up to the next one, while Elke is in as well and saying hello, Stefan.
Oh, Elke, yeah. She already followed classes with me. So
Okay. Anna Max is in as well. Saying hi to you.
career in forestry. So
Okay.
So what was the first career?
I think like nurse, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
You hear that a lot. People that works like in hospitals or with old people,
Yeah.
that they come in floristry in Belgium. I don't know what is the connection, but
Death.
yeah. Speaking of that, for this arrangement, an animal died, but not specially for this arrangement, because the back, you see, it's like covered with a part of my pillow that my nice young dog is killing all the time. So
Okay.
my old sofa is
But
almost.
is it dog skin? Is it
No,
deer?
I don't know what kind of skin it is, but
Probably cow.
I think something like this. I had like these nice pillows in my couch, but the little
So
bastard.
this is not for vegetarians.
No. I didn't think about that one. So the base is again cardboard, and to hide it probably, I was like, okay, I can throw away this pillow or I save it because it's really nice,
Yeah,
I think.
You can do it with the other side, because then it's leather. It's
Yeah,
always-
but that was not so nice
Okay. So,
when I was looking at it.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't like the structure so much.
okay.
Here you can touch it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
soft.
I know. I know what skin of
You can learn your future husband how to teach you. Like,
my future husband.
you're already married with a woman, so maybe maybe you can try now something else.
So this is definitely the last time Stefan van Berlo, the gay guy from Belgium, with his sausage dog.
it's passing by. Okay. I
That
don't
was
think he
talking
wants to
about-
go anymore with me.
That was one bridge too far, Mr. van Berlo. Next time you're sitting in the back if we're going to fly.
So,
So John, can you please give us some details?
Yeah, I will. On my story or from the design, because the design looks shitty.
he's so nice,
No, I know.
Johnny boy.
It looks fine. Let's see.
So here I created first a shape here with wool. So this is higher up than here. So that here I have like a space over to where I'm now only going to use the flowers. So this is the dry material. It's like fruit from a tree, but I'm really not sure which one anymore. Yeah. I
Maybe
know
some
the
of the
name.
viewers know.
In Flemish, I know the name, but not
So, and what's it in Latin?
in Latin. I don't know it.
Oh, and in Flemish, maybe that's the same.
Elzepropjes.
Elzepropjes.
They're called like that.
Okay.
We will look it up and then we will find it.
Yeah, and then inside you find like a structure. You can just bought it. It's normally that women put in the hair, like when they go for a wedding or something, a decoration. And I put it now inside the circle.
So
The
schmuck.
schmuck.
Schmuck is the German word for fake jewelry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know it because you always buy it for your wife?
Oh, I told you he's gonna get you back, John.
Sorry,
So,
I'm really sorry about that. I suddenly have an attack of whatever.
You're such a good victim for it.
so we got some really nice Lysianthus in there. The Rosanna terracotta. So it's the brother or the sister of the emerald one. The same
The
shape.
brown version
Yeah,
of the Rosanna Emerald.
Yeah, and it's
really, really
from
nice.
color it's fitting nicely with this dry material. And then to pimp it up a bit, we use the flowers from the Alstroemer, and if you look at it, it really likes a small orchid.
Yeah,
It's really
you're
like a small
totally right about that.
So
Yeah,
and
John,
It has a sort of
If you show it in the camera, we can see it as well. Now it was on the right-hand side of the camera, so if we can just go to the right. Yeah, thank you. So the Alstroemeria is actually a big bunch of little orchids, if we might say it like
yeah,
this.
if you look at
yes,
Yeah.
and it's also called the Inca lily.
Yeah. And it has a fantastic vase life as well.
Yes, and I am definitely the living proof of that because we had a flower show with white Alstroemerias. When was that, John?
That was in 2021 or 22.
Now I think that was December. That was the last show. Am I correct? Or was
Yeah.
it the show before?
I can't really remember.
And I've put the leftovers in a small vase. They were outside. I have to admit to that. So they were not quite warm, but they're still in vases. And the leaves turn a little yellow, but the flowers are still flowering after more than 2 months.
I hope the people at Tesla can hear this as well, that their flowers are lasting really, really long.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is they grade their Alstroemeria as well. So like we talked about, the ones that are more open, that's the Alstro Special. We have the Alstro Nature as well, the Alstro Elegance and the Alstro Lux. So there are different lines for different needs. So check out their website as well. I will show it in the stream. Then you can read all about it.
also use like the small flowers of this terracotta Lysianthus, because I think the light of the green color is nice, and to lift it up, the color, make it more bright.
You want me to be the judge of that or not?
No. You're only gonna take
By
the
the
thing
way-
to your wife.
No.
Talking about the cones and the name, it's alder cones in English. Thank you, Vicky. And Madeleine is asking, John, are you in Milano for My Plant and Garden? Yes, we will be on the My Plant and Garden in 2 weeks. So we will be there. I hope to see you all there. But we'll also be in France at the Salon Floral event in Lyon. So we are doing a lot of shows. We will be in America as well at the WUFSA. So if you want to see us there, please come over and say hi.
John, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome,
You got it.
John. So really nice design. And again, like you said with the previous design as well, you can make it in different sizes as well.
Yeah, but this one is not really big. Maybe it looks quite big on the camera, but it's not so big. So
And I don't think it's very heavy, is it?
what?
It's not really heavy, is it?
It's more heavy than the little heart than before, but it's really wearable. Wait, yeah, you can really take that for a whole day. That's not a problem.
Okay. We've got a question, and I think it's a really nice one from Flora Vita. Is asking, what flower trend for Valentines in Belgium? Obviously roses, but what's more than?
Of course, you have always the roses. They are very popular, but yeah, these days or the last years, it's already like the more wild bouquets are very popular, especially with younger people. So they don't mind it anymore to have only roses. They really go like for mixed flowers with different colors even. So it's slowly changing the last years. And also, if you are like a little bit smart as a florist, you try to create something like this because then you are still able to make a nice design for the budget that people have.
Yeah.
Because, like everybody knows, the prices go up around.
Yeah, but this is a lot of work, or not?
Yeah, but this is about the Valentines question. What kind of type of bouquets are we selling with Valentines?
But you said you can do this as well.
No. I was talking about the bouquets. Not about this bouquet.
Oh, sorry.
Pay attention, John.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mr. Elskies.
If you're a little bit smart, like a florist, you already promote something else a little bit also, so you can make more combined bouquets. So you can put more expensive flowers next to more cheap flowers, and like this, you still can create something beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So
in Valentine's the last few years,
what do you mean with that?
our sales going up.
Valentine is always a little bit, it depends, because we have like in Belgium a holiday. If it's falling in this holiday, then it's never so good.
Yeah.
Because people are sometimes gone. If it's falling in the middle of the week, it's always better than around the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because during the weekend it will be.
They're not going out, or they're not going to take like a long weekend, or some of them they're really romantic. They do something else than buying flowers.
Yeah. Like what? Having dinner.
Not buying fake jewelry, for example.
But just having sex after dinner or before.
Or going on a weekend or doing a spa or something like this.
Okay.
But in the week, then they still gonna buy first flowers, and then
later on
they do go to the weekend.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit different, because if they go to a weekend, I think it's a little bit stupid to buy flowers. So every year it can change always a little bit, but on the end, I think it's a good day.
Yeah, but it's funny that the weekend isn't the best time for Valentine in Belgium. How is that in other countries, John? Can you ask that?
That's already answered that question by a friend of the show, Willie Armolini, saying same here in America. Day of the week is very important. In Holland, it's actually the same as I know by experience. It's the weekends which aren't working really well. My uncle who had a flower shop always said, then they don't have time to give their girlfriend a bouquet as well. So now they only buy one bouquet. I don't know if that's true.
You know, before in Belgium, I knew a florist, and she was quite funny in that. She always put like an advertisement outside, and she write down, "We can be discreet."
Weekend?
We can be discreet. So it means if a guy comes for one big bouquet and one small bouquet, they won't say nothing.
Okay.
Yep.
Because then most of the time they know one is for the woman and it's not the big one, and the other
I know.
and the other one is
One is for the daughter and one is for the wife.
Yeah, that sometimes happens also, but yeah.
What about chocolates is a question as well. Are chocolates sold a lot in Belgium?
Yeah, of course. And then what you can always try to do is make a connection. You can sell your bouquets together with a box of chocolates or something like this. So that's how you have to be smart when you are a florist in Belgium or anywhere where you are. Make connections. So you can make also something with wines or something like this, and make like a package, a bouquet or something like this.
Champagne.
Yeah, I did it once before with Easter. I really worked together with a local company that do breakfasts.
Oh, so you sold the chicken?
No, we didn't sell the chicken. So, but you have like the breakfast, and included we delivered the bouquets. Oh. So in the morning they got everything at once. It was working really well because people like with Easter, they really like Easter brunch or something like this. Yeah. And everything comes at once. So if you can work together with other companies, I think it's good for your business and for the other one.
Yeah. Is he still in business?
they were now on retirement. Now. It's already a few years ago. So, but these people now finished their thing because some people
I think
can
it's
go
all
on
about
retirement.
the experience nowadays. Some people say, okay, people don't have money anymore, but as you see, if people go to a concert and spend a couple of hundred euros, dollars, or pounds on a ticket, they think it's worth it because of the experience.
Yeah, I think
if
people
you-
still have money. It depends. The question is on what they want to spend their money. That's the big difference. Yeah.
And there, John has a point. It's more about experiences and just having the use of something than to own something or to buy stuff.
You have to make sure that they just want it and create a product that they really want to have. So for the next arrangement, it's normally not really my own style that I would prefer, but these when you have like weddings, people really like it like this. So you create like a group of different arrangements. Like these are like the balls I created already before. It's with dry helichrysum flowers. They stay good forever, but they have like a base. And then you create like a group with 3, and this you can place everywhere, like in the church or on where is the party or the other place where they want to do the ceremony or something. But also for a funeral, if it's like in the church or in the aula, we call it. I don't know the name. You can have like create like this kind of groups islands where flowers grow like more naturally wild, what you have here, and then you have the contrast with these balls that makes it more calm. So here it's wild.
Yeah, sort of spring garden.
Yeah, and here you have like the rest and the peace. And this is what you see a lot these days also on weddings. So that's why
on weddings I can relate to the fact that you take the balls back home.
Yeah.
Maybe that sounds a little bit strange, but that's okay. But is that with funerals also?
It depends. If you work like a florist together with
funeral
undertaker, then you can say we are renting this out. So why not? And why you not can do that with people that comes to your shop? Because sometimes they ask like, I want to have like a few vases full with flowers to stand there, but we do not want to buy the flowers, the vase.
Yeah.
So you rent the vase, vase coming back later, and like this you can do it also with something like this. But it happens also with funerals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that it happens with a wedding. But I wasn't aware of funerals as well.
Yeah. But that's also a thing like. What?
Can we get a detail as well, John, so we can see it up close as well? Because I see some new anthurium in there as well, and then some other beautiful flowers that I want to see up close. And you also got a lot of new fans in as well from Belgium, Stefan.
Oh, I thought I got a lot of new fans. It was just Stefan. Okay. So let's start with the what was it? Caledonia.
This is the Caledonia. Yeah. So I saw a question from Vicky. What's the name of the anthuriums, please? That's Caledonia. Caledonia is from On Together. It's not on the auction yet. You can order it, or the export company can order it directly from the grower, On Together. And you can see the veins. I mean, it's a really nice contrast. And like I said, Stefan, you got a lot of new fans in as well. We've got Martine in, saying hello. We've got Ilse in, Ilse Palmkoek. Goed bezig, Stefan van Berlo. And Monique is also in. Hello, daar. Super hier.
The biggest fan.
Yeah.
So
we have also the designer from next month is in as well. Next to Ivan, we have Claudia in as well, saying hi, my friends.
Hi, and good luck next month.
What we would almost forget, John,
and
that's because it looks perfectly natural, but what kind of product is Stefan using in the base of this arrangement?
I think you're going to tell me, John.
Yeah. that wasn't the question. The question was, what is he using? He's using, in my opinion, one of the best products for floristry, especially for events, and that's the completely biodegradable ocean pouch. How is it working, Stefan?
Yeah, it's quite funny because you have like first this small bag,
Yeah,
then you have to put holes a little bit inside,
Yeah.
and then you have to put it in water, and it becomes really big.
Yeah,
But it's easy to put your flowers inside,
Yeah.
so that's quite nice.
yeah.
And
It's firm because it's sturdy.
it's strong. Yeah,
You can turn the design upside down.
yeah. I would not do that now
Nee,
because I
because
just
the-
put it
then-
in a vase.
Yeah.
But I already saw on their page that they really also use it like with tie wraps,
Yeah.
like in construction, and you can put flowers
Yeah,
inside.
and you know what's the main advantage of this compared to ordinary floral foam?
You're gonna tell it.
It's not dripping.
Yeah,
Floral foam is dripping, besides the fact that it isn't completely compostable or biodegradable. It's dripping. So we have a health and safety risk there, especially when a wedding is happening and a groom is just slipping over some wet things, and which is not his wife, and then he breaks his neck, and then we have a funeral as well. So now for something completely different, John Elsgeest, what are we going to do in the upcoming months?
In the upcoming months, we have a really nice program. Like we already said, we are going to Milan. We will be having the next show as well in Italy with Ivan and Claudia. We will go to France, but we will do something new as well. Last week, John did a presentation for a UK-based florist from the Good Florist Guide about photography, and especially photography about on your phone. How to make the most out of photography from your phone and use it in your everyday business, on your website and on your social media. And that's why he has a course now as well.
you become a teacher.
Yeah. And John and I together are going to do 4 sessions of about 1.5 up to 2 hours of live education in floral photography with your iPhone, but can be done on camera as well. And we're doing things like composition, techniques, enhancement of your photographs, and even a little bit social media. John, correct or not?
That's correct.
Okay, and if people want to know something more about our course, what do they have to do? Oh, they have to go to the website /photography, and then everything is in place.
Yep.
Quickly.
That was quickly. Yeah.
John, tell me what are the dates for the course, because it's online but it's live. So do you know the dates?
The dates are on a Tuesday, and the first is the 8th of April, if I'm correct.
Yeah, and then the 22nd of
Yeah,
April.
and then it's each fortnight. So it's so it's after 2 weeks we have the second, and it's in the evening. So they can take a look at it, and it would be nice. There is a maximum of I'm not sure, John.
It was 12 people, so everybody gets the possibility to ask questions, and they get
and
to
the attention they desire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once
Okay.
again, go to flowercircus.nl/photography, and there you can find more information, or send us an email at john@flowercircus.nl.
So
Okay.
this arrangement, this wild style thing, is finished.
Okay. Looks
So
fair.
let's do wild.
Let's
The only
do
thing,
wild.
what is funny, maybe a
Okay.
funny quote, when I go to the recycling park, I find these very nice branches from blossoms.
Yeah.
So people cut this already away, and I was like, this is a shame. So sometimes
Okay.
I go to the recycling park, and I come with more back home than I was going there.
That's forbidden. You know that. You can't take stuff from a recycling park.
Maybe in the Netherlands.
That's correct. That's correct. Stefan, catch.
There it's going.
So ocean pouch, remember that.
Yeah.
You should try it at home.
And talking about
other things which you shouldn't try at home.
Tell me, what you don't do at home?
the part of the presentation last Tuesday was brilliant. There's a question, Stefan. If you were a flower, what would you be?
That's a question I never had before.
The bird of paradise.
I never think about that, to be honest. Oh, a flower that I want to be. I think like a poppy or something, because it's like growing wild in the free. And yeah, it's moving with the wind. I think it's feeling the most free flower for me.
And you know why the poppy is the symbol for all the veterans from the first World
Because
War?
it's the only flower that grows on broken soil.
It's the first flower
Yeah.
that grows on broken.
So that was the only thing they saw.
Yeah, but you're from Belgium, and so
we know the story.
You know
Yeah.
the story. Yeah, correct.
So tell me about this wonderful Belgian waffle.
So, again, this arrangement, we are coming on the last arrangement for the show. I think it's possible to create this arrangement for two things. So again, for the funeral, like you see, we put like, John is already fast and he's putting already the cross on it. So you can put this like on a coffin or something, but then without maybe the stand, just low. Or if you want to create it for a wedding, we can create it also with candles above, so like this, and then we have like a nice wedding design. You see, this is how you can use it on different ways.
Yeah.
The base is made of like this material. What is the name? Like the isolation foam. Styrofoam. And we glued on it like all lavender. So the smell, it's sad that you cannot smell it because lavender makes you quiet and calm. So if you're like a stressed bride, put the arrangement under the nose and she will be...
It's not working. It's not working.
Yeah, with you. What is working with you?
So, John, can you maybe take a detailed picture, because I would love to see how the lavender is there glued to the styrofoam.
So you glue that with like the special glue.
Spray glue.
Yeah.
No, it's not with spray glue. It's a glue that dries without giving like any color anymore.
Oh.
It's a tacky glue. It calls.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you do that with a brush, and then you can put a few layers on it. I will take some glue. It calls tacky glue. Something like this. And it's not expensive. It only costs 99 cents, and for one tube. And then.
And how many tubes did you use? 140 for this design?
No, I think maybe 4.
Okay.
Maximum or something. Yeah. So between the two layers, I have like a floral foam, but with we don't call it table deco. And first, I already put like different colors of Lysianthus inside, all in the purple color, so they are fitting together with the lavender. And I only have to put a few more here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, and then I'm gonna create a few lines with the Tillandsia to make it like a little bit more special. And because this is styrofoam, you can just put a needle through the Tillandsia, and then it's easy to fix it inside. You see?
Okay. Wow. So I see a lot of different Lysianthus there. I see the Rosanna Black Pearl. I see Rosita Bright Blue there as well. The Corelli Lavender. Which
Oh my God! The knowledge about varieties is astonishing.
You need to sometimes, John. And people know as well.
You're a born bitch.
Okay.
It's really amazing how this one works out. And also, just your creativity is like, okay, it can be a wedding piece, but it also can be a funeral piece.
John, to be honest, when I saw it for the first time, when I came in, there was a little cross up on it, and I can't unsee the coffin. So for me, it stays a coffin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
sometimes when you get a wedding, it's your you sign your death paper also.
Okay. So now for something completely different.
Like this, you can always create a link.
Yeah, you can always create a link.
Yeah.
But I can imagine with some candles on it and maybe put the rings on top.
Yeah, and also it's the color because you have the purple, and people always will make more connection to death. But I already had before like weddings for really gothic people.
Yeah.
So they really
And
have
they really like
it
they
dark.
Have Count Dracula as well on their guest list. Yeah.
You become old, you know.
A gothic wedding.
Yeah.
I know what gothic is.
I already made it before, and then they really want to have like black roses and everything. So you have an audience for everybody, for everything.
Yeah, I know we have an audience for everything, and I could make a really sick joke now, but I'm not going to.
Is this something that's becoming more popular, Stefan?
What?
Themed weddings, so a gothic wedding or a 60s wedding, something like that. Is that more popular now?
I think before it was more popular because now we have like a lot of people go to Pinterest and they find their inspiration.
Yeah.
They have a wedding these days, but I think like more than like 10 years ago, then I really had more creative weddings. Like I can explain it like this.
Yeah.
And I really had like, I call it the rockabilly style, really.
Yeah.
The red lips and everything. So then I really have to create a bouquet in that style. That was more common. Now these days, for me, everything looks a little bit the same.
Yeah, and that's because they just want something which resembles the picture they brought you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of, oh my God, you're the Belgian champion.
Yeah.
Let's do something extraordinary.
Yeah. But before, when I really had my shop, so every time I had the chance to create something completely new by myself, I always put it like in my post, like no Pinterest, my own design. And then you get like clients that really come and they come into the shop and say, you prefer your own design? I said, yes, okay, do your thing. And then they came with a picture of their wedding dress, a picture of how the future husband will look like.
The future husband will look like.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
In the future or during the wedding?
During the wedding. Because they also take more risk. They dare to wear like flashy shoes or like flashy bow ties and everything like this. Yeah. But for me, it was always very important to make a connection between the bride and the groom. Because otherwise you have two different people. If everything is, it's already a lot about the woman because she has the nice dress, the hair, the makeup, and the guy is still the guy. So
he's just paying for everything.
So for me, it's important. It's a couple that do the wedding. So you have to, create a link between them, a combination. I also want to know if you talk with them, what type of persons are they? If you have like a sportive type, then you're not gonna make like a very boring bouquet or something. Then you look something more bright, more nice with colors. And you have sometimes boring types, then you give them more a boring bouquet.
That's okay.
Yeah, and also the size of people. If you have like a really short woman, you're not going to give her a bouquet that is like for a giant, you know?
Yeah, or fat and round.
Yeah, so that's also very important to know for who is the wedding bouquet. And from the moment they choose the wedding bouquet, then I always prefer to make all the decorations in the same style, that everything fits together. But that's me.
But Kirsten is saying the themed weddings are a great opportunity to experiment with unique flower forms and colors. I did an Alice in Wonderland theme using the strangest, ugly, beautiful flowers. A hit.
Yeah. You have to be open-minded. You're a creative person, so
Yeah.
so it's nice. I'm gonna give this already. Here. It's nice that you can be creative. So again, with the cross, you can do it like this. Then it's really for the funeral. And then I understand that he sees the coffin in it. But if I change it for the table again, so like this, I think that's also very interesting to play with that. You see, everything is possible.
Yeah, perfect.
And you see the color is coming back also from the flowers. So you make a connection between the two. So I hope I inspired everybody a little bit around this theme for weddings and a funeral, and that you can see that every arrangement can maybe used for both if you just think a little bit different. So
Yeah.
I don't know if there's still any questions.
No, first of all, I would like to thank everybody as well, and also the growers Luchtlysiantes, Antura. We have, of course, Kunis and Tesselaar Ostermedia for giving their wonderful flowers to us to let you do your magic, Stefan. And of course, everybody watching, thank you so much for watching. Hope you got inspired. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of Stefan and Flower Circus. And John, how do you want to end the show?
Yeah.
Most of the time it's with a confetti cannon, but
You forgot it.
no. As Jolanda is not in, and I am having a date today with someone else than my wife. Please don't tell her. So I have to go as quick as possible without brooming the whole area for confetti. So it's just a thank you to our designer Stefan, and thank you to the growers. And let's not forget the ocean pouch, one of the best inventions in forestry of the last 2 or 3 years, or maybe even longer. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Flower Circus on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and go to the website if you want to do the photography course in April. Okay.
Okay,
next
thank you all for
Next
watching.
time, thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.